Alternatively, water tower effect works. If you pump water and immediately push it vertical before going down, whatever the head lift of that highest point becomes the new stable horizontal that you won't need any pumps below it. Yeah, I've seen people doing the water tower thing. I wasn't quite sure how that worked, but that's pretty cool. Okay. So, let's work out how much water we're going to get from this. And also get rid of a few more friends. Just going to ignore the fact that I'm getting pelted for a moment. I get rid of these so I don't have to deal with them at the same time. And yeah, let's try out the turbo ammo. So, how does this work? Oh. Interesting. Not sure. It feels like it's probably getting faster, but I don't want to waste it until I actually need to use it. But that seemed pretty, like, fast. Might as well collect mushrooms. Bacon mushrooms. Turbo ammo shoots faster the longer you pull the trigger. Oh, so that's why they have much bigger clips. To sort of like encourage you to actually do that. Makes sense. So, how much water are we going to be able to get out of these? If we fully overclock these... 300 per minute. And how do the copper... pure copper things work? 6 and 4 make 15. Steel from Doom, turbo ammo is best used when facing down a stinger at close range. Just pull the trigger and rip and tear. So we need more copper ore than we need water. And this is going to be a nice 600 a minute because we can. And that probably means we can have enough to do the copper sheets as well. So yeah, this is just gonna... I'm just gonna tear this down again. Oh, I unpowered this. Oops. Yep, thought I might end up with a load of copper ore and ingots. We can just shove them in there though, so that works. Just rip this whole thing down. Nope, don't want to demolish that because we'll end up full, like completely full of circuit boards as well. Didn't do much Satisfactory this weekend. Some HD hunting. Finally got dilated fuel recipe and unlocked rocket fuel. Nice. Extended some train lines into mushroom reefs and further into the rocky desert. Handcrafted 200 plus supercomputers. Oh, you're on the handcrafting, are you? I'm trying not to handcraft right now. But it's so tempting. Oh, that just emptied, so I can demolish this. Not this. And just have this going straight into there. So many tickets are being made right now with this. You know what? You are going to get powered directly from there, so that when we remove this, it will just get deleted and we won't have random power poles and things floating. So did it just do the thing again? It did. It did the thing again. You weren't here before. fuel recipes really wanted before building permanent factories. I think dilated fuel was the last holdout. So yeah, now you're gonna start planning your rebuilds. Nice. Well, good luck, Cardi. It's I know how rebuilds can be. It's basically what I'm constantly doing here. So, Mark II miner. With 3, makes 300. Okay, that's good. Very no worky today. Yeah, mine too. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing right now. Oh no, I should start processing slugs sometime too. It'd be fine. You won't need them. I was about to say stream's gone blurry, then I noticed you weren't, then I noticed the notepad. Oops. Yeah. I think the brain hamsters need a holiday too. Appreciate you wanting to help me check though. I finally got around to editing one of my videos into a VOD from last week, and the one on Wednesday, Kofi had a error message up on screen the whole time, so that was fun to notice. It was just in the top corner, like I didn't even know. I hadn't even seen that was a thing. So yay. Right, so the water is over here. Oh yeah, no, I'm always happy to check if the stream isn't doing what you're expecting it to. It's quite often is a me problem. Okay, let's bring the copper to about here and try making the refineries here. I can bring this sort of like all the way across. God, how much further is it all the way across? Okay, not that much further. So let's get the water from the back one first. So if we go like this, this. Then we'll join that one up with it over here. So yeah, it's just going up a little bit, and then it's going to go down to meet this. So we'll do the floor hole thing straight down. To here, and change this to a horizontal to vertical, make it nice and neat. And we have pipes. We have that have water in, hopefully. Am I powering them up there? I think I am. Yep. Yeah, nice and full. So what we'll do is we'll color this, because this is not going to change. A nice little blue. Might change the material here. Just to sort of like, I don't know, blend in better. Or do I just kind of like box it in a little after a bit? Maybe boxing it will do. Okay, I keep falling down, so I'm gonna have to just do this so that I can actually have some power over here. Here we go. Okay. Let's remove this. No, that's not gonna work. Because it doesn't really look good unless it's going straight from one to the other. This'll do though. And then I always quite like putting, just weirdly, I feel like the copper goes well with the like Dune Desert stuff. I know this probably I'm gonna leave because this is actually a box. Although, do I want a box? I don't know if I do. Maybe we change this a little. So this is going down a pillar instead. Or not really a pillar, a big foundation. So it's not like going on the inside, but it's going like... this, maybe? Yeah, I think this is good. Then it like gives a little bit more support to this as well. I'll see what it looks like with the Dune Desert color, or the copper color even. Shiny, but that works. We'll get rid of these. Unless we think it looks better cladded. Cladding's kind of a dirty word right now though. Maybe we'll come back to this. So, how many refineries are we going to need for 300 copper ore? It is refineries, isn't it? I might go up a floor just so that this can be neater. But let's check how many we need first. Oh, I have all the pure ingot. Well, I have some of the pure ingot recipes. So 15... 30 divided by 15. 300 divided by 15 is 20? You were close. It had a 0 on it. Unless we overclock. Which we could do. Can't remember it was 15 or 30 a minute. Yeah, what you saying, me saying you were close wasn't a jab. And so a lot of these recipes are in blocks of like 15 or 30. Okay, do I want to make 20? Or do I just... Let's try making 10 and see what that looks like first. Right, first things first is walls. And I'm going to make fix-it walls. Because I want to start using my lovely blue again. At least sometimes. Okay, so we want to do refineries. Just gonna try something a little different with these. Just want to see. If I can line these up with the wall. So they need to be a little further forward or backwards. Why did I put the wall on the side? Going overboard with it a little bit. Okay, so a little bit further away, maybe. Oh god, where was it? Like... Let's try that. Nope, that's too far. So one pit closer. Right, it doesn't quite line up with the floor. Yeah, okay. No, what I'm trying to work out is not a thing that I should try and worry about, I think. But we will put them here so that we've got a nice amount of space. And I'm pretty sure I was right with this. So I will check the distance between these. Yep, that works. Other walkway only go half the depth, the ramp or something. So what the problem is it's not quite right. So it's very slightly too low, even with the ramp. And it's very slightly off being in half of the foundation. So it's just teeny bit off if you're trying to make this line up and snap to that. I think it's just they thought about it and kind of just didn't quite get it right. So yeah, like, I'm gonna put the refineries in. I don't know if I'm gonna end up doing that, but I just wanted to have it as an option. But yeah, let's see how many we can get in this space we've got here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, attention to detail is good, Aliana. There's nothing wrong with what you've been doing, in my opinion. But some people want to do the bare minimum. And that's not something I can deal with when I'm working either. Yeah, not having worked in software, I don't know. That's like, I don't actually know how Agile works, but from what, like, My partner does, so he's tried to explain some of the stuff to me. And I did want to. And I might want to in the future, so it's not a bad thing. But yeah, Agile's the one where you're just pushing tickets through, right? And just like it's the one where you're always like fighting fires. Oh no, it's a different one. Is that Kaban? Kaban. How are you supposed to say it? Oh, Agile means you have a working product and work in small sprints that leave you with a working product at the end of each sprint. Okay. Thought Agile was the business model of playing hot potato with problems and tap dancing around the minefields we make by ignoring things. Oh, hi, Sarah B. Did the bare minimum to complete this game, ended up finishing it in 117 hours. Now you use your game to ramp up production, make the place look nicer. Lovely. Oh, I'm trying, my way of playing right now is trying to, like, I've gotten to a point where I can build everything I want. I have all the decoration pieces. If we have the alt recipe, that's great. If we don't, not a problem. I'm not bothered. So while I sprinted through the first bit, I am slowing down and trying to make nice-ish looking factories because that's how I'm enjoying it this time. I kind of sprinted through a little bit on update 8. Well, it wasn't really a sprint, but it still took me a lot of hours. But we're on... How many hours on this save? 167. And doing pretty good. Hello, Grace94. How you doing? Thank you for the follows. Oh, this is it. A point of Agile. Is that you make little improvements and additions to the product. One of the key principles is every task you do should leave the product better than you found it. That's good. Really? She's treating it as just do the exact thing that's been asked for. If that causes problems, it's a later tasks issue. Oh no. That's not great. Oh hey! Good morning, Svergan. Thank you
morning from the Smoky Mountains.
I keep forgetting that I put TTS on. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Oh, you've been sub for 6 months now. That's amazing. Thank you. But yeah, hope everybody's doing good today. 2 manufacturers and 1 of every subsequent building is an impressive way to build. I did cheat a little bit to get to the aluminium milestone because I left the what did I do? I left the sorry, my brain's gone a little bit this morning. I'm thinking about the cats. No, to get the last milestone and the last tier phase, that's the word I was looking for. The space elevator phase. I got the I just put manufacturers down and put the stuff that I already had completed into boxes to make it work. So yeah, I cheated a little bit, but it was good because it meant I went and played in the swamp. So that was nice and entertaining for you all. But I'm slowing down and I'm gonna make all the things before we finish the next milestone. So yeah, in that case you cheated a lot. So It's only cheating in the view of like, it's not how I wanted to play, but I wanted to get some progress done. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's completely subjective if you feel like you've played the game properly or not. You call it microing. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to. That's a good thing to call it. Microing. I like it. Keep telling yourself that. I will. Thank you, Aliana. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. So, oop, power. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing a lot more. As I'm sure some of you are aware, I've been doing a lot more. Like exploring and finding hard drives. So I feel like this is the first time I'm using refineries to make ingots, which is an interesting feeling, let's say. Let's call it. Oh, you haven't yet either, Cardi? Oh, that's cool. I'm glad I'm not alone in this new thing being weird. Huge return of investment, yeah. Which is... Didn't mean to shoot that. Gotta make sure to have all the ammo. Let's make sure to have our cup in our hand instead of our gun, shall we? Just like real life. What did the power pole do to you? Plenty. But we won't go into that. Wait, hold on. Okay, you're in the middle of that one. 1, 2, yeah, you're not even in the middle. One, 2. Here, 1, 2. I ran out of wall. Hello there, it's lovely to see you. How are you doing? Hope you got yourself sorted after all the issues you were having. I haven't watched your video saying what actually happened, but hope you're all good. Yeah, it is just about afternoon, isn't it? Just about. Oh dear. Coffee and cheese and cranberry sandwich right now. Lovely. That sounds rather tasty. I love the fact that just cranberry gets added to everything. Have you not heard of coffee cake, Cardi? You can put coffee in anything these days. Rejigged iron production recently, so now one node goes to 47 smelters. Wow, that building makes a lot of things, including 30 modular frames a minute. That is incredible. It's really fun, like seeing all the new things you can make with the alternate recipes and like the higher mark things, and yeah, it's just really, really nice. Everyone's welcome to lurk here, Bits, even you. And especially Grace. Yeah, so rude. You had ground beans on your sandwich. Actually, yeah, that sounds interesting. Jellied cranberries. Cranberry jelly in a coffee cake sandwich. Sounds really interesting. Keep your squabbles to yourself, come on. I think I've only used cast screws and bolted reinforced iron plates. Alternatives, everything else is surprisingly stock. I found stitched iron plates was really good. Like, I really enjoyed that recipe. But yeah, I'm still like working out which recipes I want to use the most. Saw a streamer have chocolate coated coffee beans as a snack yesterday. No, chocolate coffee beans are amazing. I they may be a little bit of a weakness of mine. I had to make sure to not like eat too many at once, because they have the caffeine content too. So it was yeah. Stitch is really nice, combines really well with others, but spoilers. Fair enough. Thank you for not spoiling things. Yeah, let's get the stuff from over here. I didn't have iron wire. I used it a lot in the last in our day 8. Wait, hold on. Can't remember. My brain does not want to remember this today. 480, 270, 480, 780. Okay, so we can, if we've got 300 coming out, we can use the Mark IVs. That's fine. Yeah, I started in a really good place with lots of pure nodes, and it was just amazing to be able to use all the pure copper and pure iron. Northern Forest. I can show you on the map, but I don't actually know if it counts as Northern Forest or not. It probably is. I think I started in the Northern Forest area and kind of just ran around a little bit till I found what I wanted, but it was here. So it had like 4 pure iron nodes, pure limestone, and 2 pure copper nodes. This was just like amazing. I didn't even know about the limestone that was up here, unless that's new, but this was all here in update 8 and I absolutely loved it. It did mean that I didn't explore unless I had
to,
which was something that chat really wanted to avoid this time. But yeah, fix it up. Thank you, Aliana. Are you enjoying 1.0 anyhow? I'm loving it. There's so many just little things that are so nice. And just like, even the community that's grown like even more and is still just as sweet and welcoming as before is just feels incredible. Just the fact that the like everyone is still so good and so nice. Like, you'd be concerned about how big the community's gotten, but it kind of seems to just attract the right kind of people that all just want to have fun.